Close Alabama true freshman Henry Ruggs III of Montgomery signs autographs during Fam Day as his family watched Saturday at Bryant-Denny Stadium. Dwayne Rankin Montgomery advertiser Tuscaloosa, Nick Saban isn't a fan of raving about freshmen, no matter how talented or hyped. It's mostly a self-preservation technique to help keep the sometimes elevated egos of highly rated freshmen in check, while at the same time tempering the often elevated expectations of rabid fans eager for the next big thing. Which is why, when asked about dynamic true freshman receiver Devonta Smith and his play recently, some of what has been broadcast over the team's official Twitter account in daily practice videos produced by the team, Saban got a bit defensive before ultimately providing an overall analysis about the entire freshman receiver class. "Devonta's doing really well," Saban said Wednesday evening. "But I would also say that several of the other freshman receivers are doing well too, and I think they're going to make a contribution, and I think they're creating a lot of competition at those positions." Despite not wanting to reveal too much, that last little tidbit from Saban could provide real insight into just how much Alabama might utilize its five-member receiver group of five-star Jerry Jeudy and a quartet of four-star pass catchers. Alabama wide receiver Jerry Jeudy scores an early touchdown during the A-Day scrimmage game at Bryant-Denny Stadium in Tuscaloosa, Ala, on Saturday, April 22, 2017. Mickey Welch Montgomery advertiser photo. While Jeudy's involvement this season is practically certain, especially after splashing onto the scene with an MVP performance in the A-Day spring game in April, early indications of both Smith and four-star Montgomery product Henry Ruggs III of Robert E. Lee will also factor into the Crimson Tide's offensive plans this season, as could 6'6" target Terrell Shavers. Alabama wide receiver Henry Ruggs III 11 at practice during Fan Day in Tuscaloosa, Ala, on Saturday, August 5, 2017. Photo Mickey Welch all our freshmen, you've got Jerry Jeudy, Henry Ruggs, Smitty Smith, Terrell Shavers, those guys are doing great, junior receiver Calvin Ridley said Thursday. They come to work every day. They are in their playbook. They know their whole concept. They know what they are doing. And then there's four-star athlete Chadarius Townsend of Tanner, who is listed as a running back but has received a majority of his practice reps with the receivers, working almost exclusively in the slot. "We could be very dangerous," Ridley said. "We know our plays, we just need to execute our plays well, have trust in everyone on the field and just keep moving." With the additions of the five freshmen to the returning core of Ridley and seniors Robert Foster, Cam Sims and junior return specialist Xavier Marks, Alabama's receiving room is chock full of options this season, even more so than last year's loaded group. Yes, a lot of speed. Especially with Calvin, Robert Foster, even Cam Sims, all of them, senior cornerback Anthony Averett said last week. "They all have that different type of game and I like that about our receiving core this year. And they're very close, you can tell." Jeudy, an early enrollee along with Shavers, has drawn immediate comparisons to Ridley, who like Jeudy is a native of South Florida and grew up around one another. "It's like two clones," Averett said in April. "Having both of them on both sides is definitely going to be a problem for any defense, but while Jeudy may already be considered the team's third or fourth best option without playing a game, the natural track speed of Smith and Ruggs have added a different dimension to the Crimson Tide's passing attack since arriving in May. He's one of the guys I feel like is going to play a lot this year," Averett said of Smith. Smith's rapid progress on the field has even caught the attention of the program's videographers, with Smith appearing on several of the practice videos the team posts to its social media accounts. Smith made an impressive back shoulder catch falling down during Tuesday evening's practice under the lights. During Saturday's scrimmage, while working against the first-team defense, Smith pulled in a touchdown pass in the back of the end zone that was deflected by senior safety Hootie Jones, showing great awareness to both secure the ball with two hands and get a foot in bounds for the score. "His best attribute is his speed, and when the ball is in the air, he knows to track the ball and go get it," Averett said August 10. He's good at that, but despite the influx of young talent to Alabama's receivers room, there's no arguing Ridley remains the number one target after hauling in 1,814 receiving yards and 14 touchdowns in his first two seasons. That said, even Ridley admits there's no noticeable drop-off in talent whenever the Tide's freshman pass catchers take the field, even if the head coach isn't all that keen on discussing it. "When we have those guys out there, we're not really missing anything," Ridley said Thursday, "and I've got all the faith in the world in those guys.